Now that you've hopefully read the information to your left and have a general understanding of what Zotero is and how it can be useful for research, I'll give you a short demonstration on what it kind of looks like. So when you download it, it's important that you download both the software that will actually go onto your desktop, as well as the plugin that will end up here on your internet bar. So it looks like it will be a Z the first time, and then it will change into this kind of folder. So I've done a very simple search here on the library's databases of just COVID-19 and mental health, just to get some examples. I'm going to pretend like this article is one that I'm interested in. And if I click on it, I can see that the little icon here for Zotero has actually changed to a document. So the way that this Zotero plugin works is that it's reading your browser as you're looking, and anytime that it recognizes something that could possibly be on your browser that might have citation information, it's going to pick up on that. So it's picking up right now that I'm looking at something that has citation information on it. If I click this little page button, and then navigate to my Zotero desktop version, the article that I just clicked on is already here. To the right, I'll have all the information that I need for citing this article, such as the abstract, title, authors, and so forth. And it also will identify and recognize what type of material that this is. So it's recognizing that this is a journal article, which is important because for different citation styles, we're going to collect and need to report on the citation different information and pieces of data about that object. So I could do another one. Say I perhaps like this one as well. Again, all I have to do if I like it is click up here at this little document sign. And if I navigate back to my Zotero, this new one that I just uploaded is also there. What's great about Zotero is it doesn't just have to be used on library databases. It's going to be able to read citation information off of almost anywhere that you're looking on the internet. So let's pretend like I want to look at the CDC's website. And just look at something random for now. Maybe this page has something that I've cited or used information for. Once again, Zotero is recognizing that this is something that could possibly be cited. So if I click this button and travel back to Zotero, this website that I was just on, the web page that I was viewing, has now been saved, and Zotero has recognized it as a web page. So it's gotten all the information it could from that web page that you might record when you're doing a citation according to what needs to be recorded for a web page. And it also includes the URL if I wanted to head back to it. Let's pretend now that those small amount of articles and web page that I just found is everything I want for my paper, and I'm ready to begin writing. One of the other great things about Zotero is that it will help you to format your in-text citations and also your reference section. And there's a couple ways to do that. When I download Zotero, I will automatically have the Zotero plugin added to my Microsoft Word and be able to use it as I write. I'm going to pretend like I'm starting to write my paper. Let's say that this section here is from that website that I just found. What I'm going to do is go to my Zotero plugin and say add a citation. I'll be asked just this time to specify what citation style I'd like it in. I'm going to choose APA and then say OK. This little search bar is now going to pop up and be available for me to search for the citation that I'm looking for. And it's this one. If that's the one I want, then I'll just say enter, and now it's saved that in-text citation for me. And I'll continue to write. Let's say I'm now finished with this sentence, and this one's coming from this COVID-19 article. What I can do is just the same thing, say add a citation. I'll search for maybe one of the authors. Here it is on top. And then just say enter. Let's pretend my paper is finished now and I would like to add my bibliography. I'll just say add bibliography, and it's going to format it in APA style to the best of its ability, put it into alphabetical order if that's what it needs, and it's keeping track of what citations I used while I was writing in text, and then making sure to add them into the reference section. So it's a great way for you to also make sure that you're remembering that every citation that you have used into the text has been added into the references and vice versa, so you don't end up having an extra citation anywhere. What's also really cool about doing it this way is that perhaps you got your citation style wrong on accident and you get feedback that you've used the wrong citation style. All you have to do is go to Document Preferences, change to whatever citation style you were supposed to use, say OK, and Zotero is going to automatically fix that for you. I'll change it back to APA. Let's pretend though that you don't like using this and you just want your reference section. You can do that as well. So if I delete all of this and I just copy these citations that I perhaps want to have in my reference section, I'll just copy and then drag them over to Word, and they're going to get pasted in. They'll get pasted in whatever citation style I have in my preferences of Zotero. A couple things to remember about using Zotero is that your citations are only as good as the information that they've gotten from the libraries or websites that it has recognized. The reason why that is important is it's just important for you to know that does not mean that using this, your citations are going to be perfect. For example, one thing that if you're using APA style, you're going to need to right-click on the title of these and tell it to use sentence case. But also you might find that there could still be a misspelling of perhaps a journal title, or maybe it's an acronym and you need to have it spelled out, or something along those lines. So just because you're using this does not mean that your reference section is going to be perfect. What we usually suggest then is that students make sure when they're done, before they turn in their paper, just have the outline and template of what the citation style format should be and quickly compare each reference with that template just to make sure and double check that you have not missed anything that perhaps was put in wrong from the database that you could get knocked down for later.